Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. Today, we are playing Mighty Number 9, and I'll be getting more into what's been going on after I start. So, let's just jump right into it. First up, starting soon, image count. There we go. I can minimize that, This needs to be switched over to a live chat. There we go. Alright. Yep. Sorry about such the low quality with the screen. I'm just trying to make sure this game runs somewhat okay. Today is going to be very busy, mostly for the sake of keeping things moving. So I have a test file right here. We're going to trash it. Absolutely. I'm going to start again on normal. So let's introduce myself. Well, let's let the game introduce themselves.
The present year. Breakthroughs in robotic technology have ushered in a new era of peace and prosperity. Violence is confined to the Battle Coliseum, where robot combatants face off in spectacular duels. Today, the Coliseum walls once again echo with the shouts and cheers of excited fans, when suddenly...
Oh, man. I like how you can kind of see other robots that were to come in the sequel right there in that poster. It's kind of neat. I like that.
System ready? Go!
Alright. Let's get into this.
Professor! Back.
So, this game made a ton of money, but it was ported to freaking everything. So, they didn't have time to polish or refine things because we have to work on the ports! And then, on top of that, you know, mismanagement, mishandling, you know, it all goes downhill from there. Kickstarter game, be damned. I bought this game day one, and I got all of the backer rewards for my Wii U copy of this game. I later bought it for my PlayStation 3 and my PlayStation 4. This is running on my PC. So yes, I bought it again, because it's $4, and you guys should all give it a shot. We've got to run, we got to jump, we got to shoot. Seems all Mega Man-y, but there's stuff that it doesn't tell you about. Startup, ledges. You can jump off of them, or you can simply press up and do a short flip. That's going to be helpful. That guy we saw back there, that's Dr. White.
Once again, the president has declared a countrywide state of emergency.
Oh boy.
This based on reports of haywire robots rampaging out of control in all 52 states.
52, huh? That's
I'm
weird.
being told we have a comment from Gregory Graham, CEO of Cherry Dynamics. Cherry Dyne, of course, being the world's leading robot manufacturer. Let's go there now, live.
Attention! Attention! Is this thing on? My fellow Americans, in this time of crisis, we at Cherry Dyne would just like to express that this isn't our fault. It's that Dr. Blackwell. He's the one behind this. Blame him!
Blackwell is in jail.
We at Cherry Dyne are doing all we can to help fix the situation. It's Blackwell.
Hello, is this thing on?
Avi?
And now let's go live to our Eye in the Sky Avi for today's Avi News Traffic Report. Thanks, Avi. As you can see, we've got a few accidents eastbound on, well, everywhere!
Oh boy.
Mighty number 6? What does he think he's doing? Unless... could he be malfunctioning too?
Robots are malfunctioning. Lovely.
Uh-oh. A security bot. And it's out of control, like all the others. Beck, there's no other way. You'll need to fight your way through. You can handle this. I know you can.
This game's a pretty good budget title if you sit and give it a shot. It's not the best Mega Man clone, but, you know.
Beck, did you just absorb the cells of a weakened robot and... my goodness, assimilate them? Of course, I designed him with that capability, but I hadn't thought it functional yet. Why now? I needed that.
But I've been giving this some practice.
That's more like it.
You know, just a bit.
That's more like it.
I figure nobody will probably show up for this one since I'm doing it on such late notice, but you know. I figured it'd be fun. By fun, I figured my boyfriend would actually, my boyfriend actually asked me to do it. Hang on just a moment. I need to check something to make sure that the audio is actually functioning right, because I don't know if you guys can actually hear me. Alright. It just sounded too loud in my headphones.
Dr. Zonda's calling. Zonda, what's the matter?
What's the matter? What the bleeding heck do you think's the matter? Are you okay, Will?
Oh, fine. Fine. More or less. And yourself?
You can keep the combo going, you'll get a better ranking.
Much less. These robots gone wild are tearing the place apart. I've sealed myself in the lab, but who knows how long before they break through?
Understood. We're already on our way. You try to hold them off as best you can. Bring it on. Bring it on.
There we go.
Bring it on. That's more like it.
Good. We clear.
Things always do feel like they take too many shots. It's alright. Oh, by the way, I am Gavin the Kitty Dragon. Welcome to the channel if you're new. I am playing Mighty Number 9 today, but we don't always do, you know, mediocre games. Sometimes I do really, really good games, but right now, you know,
Here we go.
Mighty Number 9 is what I felt like playing.
That's more like it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Sprinter.
I've got a lot of weird ideas about this game, and honestly, I really like this game,
Here
so...
we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right. The lab is just ahead.
I don't always like Eiji Inakuno's work, but some of what he does is,
What was that?
I think it's pretty good.
A demolition unit.
We'll get into the mechanics of the game and how I don't really explain stuff. Like, there's two types of dashing, but the game will never tell you that. There we go.
Come on. Snap out of it. Now.
But I'm not too bad at this game. I can kind of plow my way through it. The final levels is another thing, and so is the electric stage.
Mission clear.
I actually really liked Mighty Number 9, even through the development woes and hells that I had heard about. I still really enjoyed the game. I think that's a testament to something. I don't know, like, the game's not the greatest game. I'd say Mega Man 11 is definitely better, and I'd say Mega Man 10 is even better than this as well, but, you know. But Mighty Number 9 is, you know, he's pretty cool. Vermilion Destroyer. Yeah, we'll see about that. So first up, we've got the oil platform, the waterworks bureau, the power plant, the mine, the military base, the radio tower, the highway, the Capitol building, and the Vermilion Destroyer. I like to start normally with Mighty Number 2, but for today's purposes, we're gonna jump right into the Capitol building.
You all set? You all set?
So there are...
System ready? Go!
So when I hit... So, something.
Attention! Beck has arrived
Of
at the
course.
Capitol building.
The Capitol building? What would number 8 be doing
So when I
there?
hit my left
Of
stick,
all places.
my left trigger,
Huh. A fine question indeed.
we end up switching weapons. When I hit my A, or my circle, rather, or triangle, I switch right into that mode. That mode right there is a backer-only DLC. However, if you are playing the Steam version,
I detect no robots in the area capable of long-range gunfire.
Mighty number 8 won't show up on any of your instruments. All part of my design. Beck, Shade is somewhere in the building. Trace the sniper fire back to its source.
Bring it on. That's more like it. That's more like it.
but yeah. That was something they didn't really think through. They should have just made it quick to
Mighty
switch.
number 8 signal has vanished. I have lost the target. My apologies.
Run along now, little doggy. Run and fetch for your human masters.
He still has his sights on you, Beck. Be careful.
Bring it on. That's more. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
We're gonna try to
Here we go.
do some full clears. I'm gonna try to just kind of show off the game. I don't think we'll beat it today, but you know, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Here we go.
So as you can see, you'll hear it before it comes in this stage. You'll even see it before it comes too. In the background is paintings of all of the backers who paid to get their faces in the game.
I need
Which
it
I
back.
think that's pretty
Here we
sweet.
go.
Personally, I don't think it's that big a deal either way. I actually really don't care. I think this game is just alright. I mean, it's not bad. I played it on Wii U at launch, back in 2016. And while I was missing Mega Man, I wanted to play something that was like Mega Man. Mighty Number 9 comes along, and lo and behold, it's like Mega Man. It's like a hybrid between Classic and X, and I just find it fascinating. Some of the new mechanics. So if you notice, there's stuff over my head at all times. Pretty much every time I observe something of a certain color, I get this little wheel pops up above my head. So red is red strengthens your attack. Green boosts your movement speed, which was, I think, the poor choice. And yellow boosts your defense.
What happened to all the humans here, little doggy? They ran away. Cowards. Every single one of those meat sticks fled at the first sign of trouble. Pathetic.
Yikes. Honestly, though, if I were to give this game to somebody who had only played the first two Mega Man games,
See, I'm not the only robot tired of the status quo.
yeah. Well, we'll get more to all of this as we go along. I'm just kind of waiting for people to show up, so I'm not just talking to the wind.
Flesh bags, but not me. My first executive order as the first robot president will be to set all bots free.
Yikes. The mission up there on the top says it like it is. refined counter shade.
That's more like it.
His weapon is super useful. Oh, the blue, by the way, goes towards points. It also goes to filling up one of your 2 E-tanks that you have at all times. Purple, electricity is instant death. Yup. And due to the way this stage is, I believe...
Sniper fire? I detect no robots in the area capable of long-range
we're gonna have
fire.
to listen to it again. That was the one right before he actually gives up and picks a spot to fight.
Shade is somewhere in the building. Trace the sniper fire back to its source. Bring it on. That's more like it.
100% means you get more time for stuff, and you also get more points, because it is a points-driven game for some reason.
I needed that.
And the faster you do things, the more you're rewarded. You can multiple air dashes in the air, or excels as they call it here. I don't know why they call it excels, but excels. They do.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
As you can see, though, we've got navigators at pretty much all times talking to us. It's helpful. It builds lore. They also did something like this in another series by Instant Creates called Gunvolt. But I think it's done better here because you can actually see what the fuck you're doing. In Mighty Gunvolt, it is, in Gunvolt, it is literally all over the place. Like, it's all you can see because the people don't shut up and they don't give you the option to turn it off at first, and it ruins everything because, like, basically you can't see what you're doing, what your enemies are doing, and it's another game based off the Mega Man series. Now, I have yet to try anything past Gunvolt 2, but, like, at the same time, who thought that was a good idea? But Nightshade's weapon's gonna help us get through a bunch of the game. This is an Excel.
Alright.
Thought it was either 2 or 3. That will give us a full heal.
Wondering what happened to all the humans here, little doggy. They ran away. Cowards. Every single one of those meat sticks fled at
Sadly,
the first sign of trouble.
one of those Excels can only be picked up from getting an energy tank. The other one is refillable. So, I don't know why they chose that. I'd love to look at the dev documents for this game and really, have a good look at all of that, but I generally can't find anything. I don't think anybody's curious enough at this point to actually want to look at any of that stuff. Which is surprising, right? Because every time it's brought up, Mighty Number 9 is told as a disaster. I think it's over-ambition. I feel like just stating, oh, it's a bad game is underselling. Because there are good parts to this game.
I'm not the only robot tired of the status quo.
Alright, he's putting up more hazards and traps.
Maybe you can be content serving the whims of these flesh bags, but not me. My first executive order as the first robot president will be to set all bots free.
Here we go.
Yeah, so these guys clearly take a lot more after the classic series, with the robots not really having any will of their own. They have to have the will of humans, and they clearly don't. Not all of them really like that. Lo and behold, though, just like the X series, you know, that's a much better spawn location. Oop. Yeah, we're gonna go back this way, because I'm not dealing with that. Alright, one more. Final couple shots for Nightshade. Counter Shade. Yoink, yoink, yoink. It's pretty tough. I think this game's got a good difficulty balance to it. Not all of it's fair. A lot of it is memorizing patterns, but I don't think it's all bad. So the rooms always loop. He does pick a spot and stays there though. So it's not that big of a deal. No matter which way you go, you will eventually run into him. We probably won't. We will definitely be trying to skip the 4-hour credits sequence. There we go.
Enough. It's time we settle this like robots. I'll meet you in my new office, little doggy.
So clearly he's trying to take the presidency by force. So, yeah. I wish more of the stage looked like this. I do.
Okay, now, little doggy. Let's see if you're all bark, or if you got some bite.
Listen to me, Shade! You're malfunctioning! Freedom doesn't require all this suffering!
Emancipation is worth any price, even if it costs human lives.
Hey, Foxino. I'm alright. How are you?
Yours. Here. That's it. Fight, William! Sloppy. Here. Dance, little doggy. Adios.
Alright, almost through with the first part.
Adios. Here. Sloppy. Sloppy. Here. Fight, William! Adios.
Got a second fine play. That's always good.
Sloppy. Sloppy. Here.
Sorry, I'm not saying a whole lot. Just kind of a busy boss
The
fight.
humans give you a special treat for betraying your own kind, little doggy.
You've got it all wrong, Shade! I'm here because I want to help you!
Next time. Which is it? Fight, William! Sloppy. Sloppy. Which is it? Dance, little doggy. Adios.
Oh, damn it. I was not expecting that. I'm in pain from exercising, but I'm okay, lol. Oh, I didn't know you exercise. But I'm glad you're doing alright. I'm just, you know, playing Mighty Number 9. Trying my best. Of course, he hit me with this one, which reverses not only my movement controls, but also my jumping and shooting controls.
Here. Need to read adios. Here. Fight, William! Sloppy. Here. Who's giving you a special treat for betraying your own kind, little doggy?
You got it all wrong, Shade. I'm here because I want to help you.
Next time. Which is it? Sloppy. Which is it?
Almost done with this first boss. You really haven't missed a whole lot.
Sloppy. Here.
Ah, your brother made you do it the other day. I get you. How was your Thanksgiving, by the way? Mine was kinda mediocre. I didn't do a whole lot. I made pasta.
Which is it?
Oh! First boss down.
Come on. Snap out of it. Now.
I owe you one, don't I, Beck?
Mission clear.
Oh boy. Yep. How are audio levels, by the way? Because I cannot hear a darn thing. I can't mess with anything without the game muting itself. So, I don't know how things look or sound or anything. All I know is it's playing good, so. It's playing a lot better than it did even on PS4, and that's kind of surprising. After each boss, they interrupt with a little bit of story, but...
Quit your lollygagging.
Oh, shut up. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of bosses here. Nightshade, let's see. He is a sniper. Sniper fire. I guess you could aim up in the sky with sniper fire. It's so long it's been. Hit and run. Traces a sword. I'm gonna have to assume Avi. Yeah.
You all set?
So I do have a weapon for this stage. Oh, by the way, so there's two modes of dashes. So there's an air dash, right? And there's a land dash. But for the land dash, you notice I'm hovering above the ground. There's clearly a lot of distance there. If I hold down and dash, I go lower. Which is weird, it's never really explained, and that has what fucked a lot of people up later on in the game. Because the tutorial for this game is not great. There's on-screen prompts for some stuff, but not everything. And because of that, some of the useful moves like that down dash is not explained. Okay. Mine was shitty. My mother was very unbearable, and I was streaming for a while. I'm still upset, honestly, and the audio is good. That's not...
Testing, check one, check two, sibling. And now, live from Aussie News World Headquarters, continuing coverage of Nation in Crisis.
God, this game is funny.
As you can see, Aussie, the robot rampage is not letting up. It's chaos out here. Chaos! Will this be the end of our proud republic, or will a hero emerge to save the day? Whatever happens, Aussie News will be there. Your number one.
I think the highlight for this game for me is the final couple levels.
Until next time, good night and good luck.
There are two playable characters, two custom themes and two custom skins. One bonus power-up that you can't get anymore unless you're playing PC like me and mod it into the game, which I have, and we'll show it off. I'll show it off later.
Your plan is working perfectly well. You'll be safely up the tower in no time.
You jinxed it.
Don't count your atoms before they're smashed, Sonda. Look, he's been spotted.
There. That's more like it.
There we go.
That's more like it. That's more like it.
There's that. Oh, the helicopter's almost down. Perfect. Alright.
And now,
Yep, yada yada yada. That from the background comes to the foreground. I think that that right there was only included because, oh, we're gonna put a port out on the 3DS, which, you know, cool idea, but honestly, I think if they honestly wanted to do this game a little bit of justice, port it over to the Switch.
That's more like it.
Update textures, model quality, everything. Just redo it. Make it a definitive edition. Put it on the Switch. Just do this game justice. Don't let it just sit there.
That's more like it.
I know they had a couple patches, and I know they fixed some things, but I also know that a lot of fans still aren't happy.
That's more like it.
And I know some people are going to go, but that's too little too late. If they were going to fix it, they should have fixed it from the beginning. It's like, no, you can't always do that. Sometimes you gotta show that you actually care after the fact. That's why patches are a thing.
That's more.
I honestly, so I've been dealing with seeing some things on Twitter recently that have absolutely infuriated me.
There. That's more.
It's over the Sonic Colors Ultimate patches that have actually been fixing some things.
bad guys spotted on the west side of the radio tower. Bots are in pursuit. Now to Avi for the weather. Thanks, Avi. We've got strong winds out there today. Be careful.
I like Avi. He's like my favorite bot in this entire game. I don't like a stage. A stage can go die in a fire. It's a scary ass stage with how much dropping and falling there is.
That's more like it.
There's that.
That's more like it. That's more like.
Man, oh man. Yeah, my Thanksgiving was boring. I didn't do a damn thing. I got upset and went and saw Resident Evil Raccoon City. My Black Friday was more of the same. I went out and went to a couple stuff shops, not realizing it was Black Friday. I didn't have a plan to stream that day. I had a planned video being uploaded, but I was not able to finish that in time. Therefore, it's not up yet.
And now,
But it's
live from
okay.
the top Avi News headquarters, continuing coverage of
Tower of Terror!
Alright, we'll leave it at that. Alright. So then.
Headline! Boss attack expected. Direction! Twice! Please stand by!
Alright,
Local
there's
boss
that.
at large! Update, found him! This just in! Local boss at large! Update, found him! Technical difficulties!
Alright, there's that. Oh, I was right about it being this week.
Headline! Boss attack expected. Direction! Twice! Technical difficulties!
There's that.
Local boss at large! Update, found him! This just in! Local boss at large! Update, found him! Technical difficulties!
There's that.
We've got a cold front moving in from the east with a possibility of hail and falling robots. High pressure front coming up. Another attack. This just in.
Just gonna use that.
Headline. Boss attack back. Direction. Twice. Please stand by. Local boss at large. Update, found him. Headline. Boss attacks tech. Direction. Twice. Technical difficulties.
Alright, we're almost done after this one.
Area hero under fire. High pressure front coming up. Another attack. Headline. Boss attacks back.
Boom, there we go.
Come on. Step out of it. Now.
Second boss is down.
Is that you, Beckles? What are you doing up here?
Mission clear.
That's probably like what, B, C? Yeah. Yeah. So I should say that each one of the boss's abilities have different uses depending on what you use them for. So we've got a helicopter, very wind-based. Of course, probably the oil platforms where we want to go.
You all set then?
But beforehand, let's go ahead and... So, when I head over here to others, I can go down to costumes. And I can change it between the Golden Beck costume, and once I finish the game, I believe I can use the 8-bit Beck costume. We're gonna go into this next stage as Golden Beck, because why not?
You all set. You all set.
I figured it'll be fun. If you guys are all enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like. Now, of course, when we change weapons, we're not gold anymore. But yeah.
I don't like the look of this at all.
Not exactly ideal conditions, I'll grant you that. Quickly now, Beck. Locate Mighty number 1.
I remember the killing blow for this game being like an anime night on prom night. An anime fan on prom night.
Yo, Beckingsdale, what's the hurry? Where's the fire?
Yep, they'll help you out in the levels.
Pyro. Let me fly ahead and try to locate him for you.
Thanks, Abby. I could use the help.
No problemo, Rudabecca. Catch you later.
Because they heard that you guys liked the stage changings in Mega Man X. So they did that for every stage here, with each boss showing up to help out with levels. Oil platform, you bring Avi.
Here we go.
He goes and hunts ahead for you.
Bring it on.
And here's Pyro. What does gold form do? Nothing.
Pyro.
It's just to look pretty.
Burn! The world must burn!
All
wait.
right then.
Warning. Multiple incoming robots detected.
What? Where? Lick.
Right
Lick.
there.
And it's confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well. Beck, you must hurry.
Lick. There. Here we go. There. Lick. There. Bring it on. There. Lick. Bring it on. There. I needed that.
We're gonna use that because I suck at video games.
Oh my! Did you see all those bots? And such power! These designs of yours are something else, Will.
Yes, well, under the circumstances, it hardly feels like a compliment.
Go. Go. Yeah. That's more like it.
What and this is what I'm talking about when I say that a lot of the weapons are very, 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 very useful.
Phew.
Beck, look out!
Heat has
Yeah,
compromised
so
the
this is the
integrity
part of the
nearby
game where it
structures.
lags
Please
on
proceed.
all consoles. Every one of them lags at this point. I don't know whether it's because of how big the models are or what, but they lag. It's not optimized in this section in any console. It is the worst on the Wii U, PS3, and Xbox 360. And honest to God, even with Avi there, I didn't even know that Avi did
I can't wait
that.
to tell Dryo that one. Seriously though, Pyro is just ahead, Beck. It's gonna get hot and heavy, so keep your cool.
Got it. Thanks, Avi.
Yep. That lag is a pain in the ass, but I'm running it on PC, so it's not nearly as bad. So there were two ports of this game that never came out, never saw the light of day. They were the PS Vita and 3DS ports of this game. Apparently they were never really even worked on because the game failed so hard. Of course, I honestly really wanted them to come out, so, you know.
Hi.
I feel like he's an upgraded Flame Man, really. Especially since he looks a lot like Flame Man.exe from the Battle Network series. I know everybody hears EXE and they think, oh, it's a creepypasta. Like, I literally looked at that and I said, somebody is making a Mega Man.exe creepypasta. Then man, they're stupid. Because their search result's gonna get buried under so much actual video game stuff. Yeah, Pyro's kind of a pain in the ass for me. I do not like his fight, Buster only or none. Yeah, we'll give it a shot, Buster only.
Pyro! I don't want to fight you, Pyro! Please, snap out of it!
It's no use, Beck. He's too
I command the flame.
Yep. There's that game over.
Game over.
We'll pick a different stage.
All right.
Like I said, I probably won't be doing the
You
entire game.
All set.
Only till I feel a little bit tired.
System ready? Go! What's this?
Which probably won't take too long. This game does feel kind of tiring to play.
Proceed east. I've located an alternate route into the waterworks via the reservoir.
So, there's an achievement you get for doing this. Staying in the air and just kind of dashing. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah. That should have been enough to get it, but I don't know. There's 70 achievements for this game.
Careful,
Like,
Beck.
I don't
Contact
know.
with any of that
There's no
malfunctioning
way I'm getting
purification
all of them.
equipment could be fatal.
Sprinter!
That's more like it.
There's stuff for points, stuff for no damage. It's just... Yeah, I'm good. So those are extra lives. You pick them up. They'll do the stuff. They'll do what you think they do, because extra lives are a thing. Oh, so...
It's not just the entrance. The entire place is
Oh,
like
what
one
else?
giant ice rink.
This is Cryo's handiwork, all right. Careful, Beck. You know how she loves her pranks.
That's more like it.
I'm going to Midwest Fur Fest over the 2nd from the 6th. I know it's only the 3rd through the 5th, but I'm going to be out of town. That's what I'm trying to say.
There. 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 There.
Wow, that's actually really handy. You know, the one weapon I can't get in any other version.
That's more like it.
It's actually really useful, huh?
Okay, let's try this again. After all, revenge is a dish that's served cold. Oh, you aren't hurt, are you, Jack? Here, let me put some ice on it.
Quick clear!
Damn. I don't think I've ever gotten a quick clear on that.
That's more like it. Phew. Lick.
I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna try to, you know.
There. Go. That's more like Go.
You usually do end up with some pretty good stuff from every convention I go to. My controller just shut off there.
Go. Yeah.
Cryo isn't too hard.
Cryo.
Hold on, hold on. Oh, what? Not bad, Brent. Now that we've broken the ice, time to give you the cold shoulder. Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, they really are. Well,
Cryo.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on.
I actually have one of the pack clutches. I ended up with it for like $5. Or somehow. It's one of those plushes that I never thought I'd actually see. Then when I saw it, I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna get this. And as one of the few people who defend this game.
Time to give you the cold shoulder. Looks like you caught that cold run.
Oh shit.
Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Grunt, now that we've broken the ice, time to give you the cold shoulder. Hold on, hold on. Hold on.
There we go.
Come on! Snap out of it! Now!
Yeah. There we go. Mighty number 2's down. There's a really useful power-up.
Glad to see you.
Mission clear.
Yeah, I figured that was going to be a low rank. We're going to switch back to normal.
Oh, blast!
Oh,
New tips have been added. Every time you get something, you get new tips and new challenges.
go ahead. You are all set, then?
We might finish up in about 2 more stages. I don't know yet.
Go!
What is this place?
Military base they shut down years ago. It should be all but empty inside.
Beck, I'm reading multiple robot signatures ahead. Proceed with caution.
Here we...
What in the sand hill? Those are clearly military bots.
That should have been scrapped as part of the disarmament. Or was that all a government ruse? Oh, then that means that Bat...
Good!
Here we go. Here we go. That's more like it.
Good!
Time to get into my flush bud and create some frozen attack. Pretty cool, right there?
Good! Great!
All of those go off if you don't have Cryo defeated. It can make that room kind of a bit more dangerous.
Time to dip into my flush bud and create some frozen attack. Pretty cool, right there?
Great!
Here... That's more like it.
Good! Good!
I think in a post Mega Man 11 world, I can really just say this game's not awful, but it's only okay. And I think that's what the consensus is coming down to. Like, it's not terrible,
Pretty cool, right there?
but if I had the chance to play any other Mega Man game, I probably would. Minus Mega Man and Bass. Sorry, Fox and I really don't like Mega Man and Bass.
Game over.
We might end it here soon anyways.
Go ahead and...
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I beat 3 stages. Let me see where I'm at time-wise. An hour. I'm at an hour in. Yeah, alright.
I've heard him use the name Thunder before. Is that where he is hiding? We are being hacked by an outside source. They are trying to steal our location data. Dr. White, I cannot stop the attack from here. We need to neutralize the culprit directly.
They have some guts to target us directly. Can you tell who it is?
checking their access. It seems to be coming from a Cherry Dynamics lab outside the city.
What in the world could my former employer want? Beck, I need you to investigate this immediately.
Got it. I will head that way now.
You are all set?
The Vermilion Destroyer is Ray, and we are going to go fight this thing, and then we're going to end it. Probably.
I needed that.
Oh, it's a hard choice. I think I don't like Mega Man and Bass a little more.
I've been watching you. You're a predator.
But even then, I haven't played Mega Man and Bass since I beat it back in 2015.
Beck seems to have encountered something. Professor, how should...
Huh? I lost my comlink. But how could...
I am Ray, and you.
Boom. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to do that in a bit anyways. It's just a matter of December rolling around.
That's more like it. That's more like it.
Could honestly refresh my opinion on Undertale too. So this was the DLC. This, I felt, was some of the best storytelling this game had to offer.
Here we go. Here we go.
Karmic! Hey, how you doing?
That's more than...
Are those cords or worms? Both.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. Lick there. Lick. Lick. There.
The stream's okay. It hasn't been that many viewers, but I've been enjoying it, kinda.
But why? Why am I alive?
Yep. I'm honestly gonna be ending it here soon because I cannot keep playing this game. It's not bad, but it's not great.
Here we go.
I got stuff I have to do around the house. Stuff I promised to do.
easy!
There, lick. That's more like it.
Okay. We're almost there.
I will have my answers. From him!
What do you want with the professor?
You know this man.
Of course. The professor created me. I won't let you near him in this state. You're completely out of control.
You will tell me exactly where I can find him. Or I will tear it from your cells. Give up! Give up already!
I'm having fun with like getting.
Over! Too bad! Too bad!
I know this game's never getting a sequel, so I'm just not really focused on it. Sometimes when I wanted a sequel, there was a time when I wanted a sequel back in 2016. It's been, what, 5 years now? We're never getting a sequel to this game. Even though Mighty Gunvolt and Mighty Gunvolt Burst exist, they're not true sequels, and even with Mighty Gunvolt Burst being kind of a retelling of this game, I just don't see it ever happening, so I'm honestly just not keeping my hopes up. Just ain't happening.
Mission clear!
Respond. Beck, please respond.
Beck! Beck, are you alright? What on earth is going on over there?
Professor? Everything's okay. I'm fine. I battled against an unidentified robot. A female wearing a red cloak.
A red cloak?
Our database has no robots on file matching that description.
The enemy's gone for now. I'll return to base.
Good work out there, Beck. Let's go over the details once you're back home.
You don't get any answers for defeating Ray's campaign either.
What should we tackle?
Attend.
But,
Return to the...
yeah, you know what? That's about where I want to leave it. If I go to EX mode, you can see the challenges.
Mighty number 9!
And if I go normal, oh, maybe you have to defeat the game to play as Ray. There is a mode where you play as Ray,
System ready.
and it was alright.
Go! Mighty number 9!
But yeah, that's about it for me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys enjoyed any of what you've seen here today, go pick up the game. It's on Steam it's on Steam and on sale right now. If you've enjoyed the video at all, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, leave a like, leave a dislike, leave a something. Just do a something. Subscribe and ring the bell. And of course, if you want to see more from me, there's always if you want to help out the channel a whole bunch, there's a PayPal link in the description of pretty much every video you watch from me, with a PayPal link. You can donate. Anything really helps out. You can donate just a little bit of cash. Great, helps me. And of course, there's the Discord link in the description if you want to see what I'm doing or what I'm up to. It's always a great place to see it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to smile and have a lovely rest of your night. Good night, everybody.